what's going on here. This one, I pooched this pole recently. I know that I pooched it. It comes as absolutely no surprise. But here is how you bridge. Here's how you bridge a switch. So what I'm going to do first, because I don't know if it's this is a column pin or a column pin or a row pin. What I'm going to do first is attach it to this one in its same column. And what I'm going to do is switch back over to the tester. Well, that thinks that it's firing this key. Is that right? Oh no, what does it think it's firing? It thinks it's firing something because it's pressed down on it. Sorry. Let's try that again. That shouldn't fire anything, that. I shouldn't need to press a switch down in order for it to fire. And so what I'm going to do is press the switch down. Oops. Here on the other side and see if it triggers. It does not trigger. So let's try it on this one. It's not quite big enough, this thing. Let's see if it's hard to do here. What I'm trying to do, let's see if I've got something else that I could possibly do this with. I'm eventually going to need to bridge this with a piece of wire, so why don't I just use a piece of wire to do it? So just so you know here, I'm just going to switch back over to the action cam. I'm just going to put this on here and this on the F1, and I'm going to see if I can trigger that escape key. That's not the escape key. Tester. Yeah, you can see I'm triggering the escape key here. You see it's flashing? So that means that's the bridge that I want to create there between those two pins. Okay, so the way I'm going to do that, first I'm going to solder this piece of wire to this. So what I really want to do is just, action cam. So again, from the action cam, just a close-up, what I did was bridged this from this top point to this F1 key here. Yeah, so let's make this bridge permanent. What I want to do is attach that to this thing. So just for funsies, I'm just going to try to put a little hook in it, just so it like grabs around that, like that. It's got a little bit of solder already on it, but I just want to add to that weld a little bit. There we go. That wire is now welded in place. Just going to switch back and back over to the overhead, and all I'm doing is just going to connect that there. So what I need to do first is to cut the wire, and then I'm going to strip it. Just like that. Okay, switching over to solder. Oh, I'm going to turn it around again. Oh, put that back. Switch this around. just turned the board upside down so it's a little bit easier for me to get in there. But it's no mystery what I'm doing. I'm just welding this little glob in there. Just gonna add a touch more solder just to make it a little bit easier to play with. There we go. That's nice and in. And that's it. I've made my bridge nice and permanent. I'm just gonna re-tip my iron here. Switching back to overhead. Okay, I'm just gonna double check here. I'm gonna pop this in place. All right. Press reset on that. Switch over to my tester. Press reset. I'm just gonna pick it up. I'm just gonna press the escape key. And you can see the escape key now works. You can see it flashing there. Perfect. Exactly like I intended. Perfect build.